State your true, correct, and legal name for the record.
Isabel Kyla Potter.
Are you at this time under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medication?
I'm actually under hydroxine and a different medication, but there's one called albuterol, and I haven't been taking it because they also haven't had it for me.
What does hydroxine do for you?
So it's actually a medication for my anxiety because I've had this for 7 years. And when I was 18, it was kind of really, really bad, but I've been a lot better with my husband.
Okay. I'm glad it's getting better. The medicine that you are taking, does it make you drowsy or woozy or disoriented?
So they have me on the 25 milligram in the mornings, but at night they upped it to 50, and it's kind of been helping me sleep at night too.
Okay, but right now, is there anything about the medicine that you take that makes it hard for you to understand what we're doing?
No, sir.
You mentioned there's some medicine that you're not getting, albuterol. Does not getting that medicine make it hard for you to understand what's going on?
No, sir. It's for breathing.
Okay, are you breathing okay right now?
I'm breathing okay right now.
All right, let us know if that changes.
Yes, sir.
How old are you and how far have you gone in school?
So I'm 20. I have my high school diploma with some college credits under my belt.
Where did you attend high school and college?
So it was actually within the same year, my junior year at Lake Weir High School in Ocala, Florida.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, we are going to reduce the fleeing and attempting to elude. We are reducing it to a misdemeanor reckless driving, and that would be OCGA 46-390.
So it'll be 2 counts of reckless driving?
Oh, thank you, Judge. It will just be to the reckless driving count.
Okay, so null pros count 1.
Correct.
Plead to count 2.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you understand that you are charged with the following offense, reckless driving?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have the right to plead either guilty or not guilty to these charges? And if you plead not guilty or remain silent, you may receive a jury trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had enough time to speak with your lawyer, Attorney Wood, about all the facts and circumstances known to you regarding the charges and this indictment, including any potential defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need more time to discuss this case with your attorney?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with her services?
Yes, ma'am.
Attorney Wood, do you waive formal reading of this indictment and any and all defects therein for the purposes of this plea?
So waived.
Ms. Hicks, do you remember having been arrested on the charges?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, the state is unaware of any outstanding warrants related to these charges. Attorney Wood, are you aware of any outstanding warrants related to this matter?
I am not.
Ms. Hicks, do you understand today you're entering a negotiated plea of guilty, which means the state will recommend a sentence to the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the court is not required to accept the state's recommended sentence?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Do you understand the court has the right to sentence you to the maximum possible sentence on this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that this plea may be used to enhance sentencing on other convictions in this jurisdiction as well as other jurisdictions, including federal courts?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a guilty plea conviction will affect your immigration status and will result in deportation just like a conviction at trial would? And that is true regardless of any advice by your attorney or anyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that there may be other adverse or unfavorable consequences as a result of this guilty plea conviction, just as there would be from a conviction following trial?
Yes, ma'am.
For example, your guilty plea may affect the right to vote, to hold public office, to serve on a jury, to obtain a passport, or the ability to obtain employment.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you waive any and all defenses, including any mental health defenses, by entering a guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up the following rights: the right to a trial by jury,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to confront witnesses against you,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to the assistance of counsel hired by you or to court-appointed counsel if you cannot afford an attorney at a trial of your case,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to the presumption of innocence,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to testify on your own behalf and to present other evidence,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to subpoena witnesses and compel the production of evidence,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to have the charges against you proved beyond a reasonable doubt,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to appeal if convicted of these charges after a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you may have only a limited right to appeal this guilty plea conviction?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have only 12 months from today for this misdemeanor charge to file a habeas corpus petition challenging the voluntariness of this guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to the charges in indictment 25 SC 001143 to reckless driving?
I plead guilty to the reckless driving.
Has anyone forced you, threatened you, or promised you anything to get you to enter this guilty plea?
No, ma'am.
Is it your decision to waive these rights and enter a guilty plea because you're in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this guilty plea freely and voluntarily given with the full knowledge of the charges against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, we believe the facts at trial would bear out that on December 2nd, 2023 at I-85 in Fairburn, Georgia, in Fulton County, that the defendant was driving in excess of the posted speed limit, in excess of 20 miles per hour, at some points higher than that. When she was finally pulled over by officers, she did explain that she I'm sorry, I believe had to use the restroom, and that's why she was speeding. And so based on the defendant's history, which is to my knowledge, nothing, this is her only arrest, including any misdemeanors. The fact that the defendant is a service member, we are making an offer today for the defendant, and it would be the time that she has served in custody, which I believe is about 3 months in custody. And that would be just a time served sentence, no probation.
Okay, got it. Ms. Simpson, we do have pretrial on. Hey, pretrial is here, late on a Friday afternoon. Hey, pretrial.
Can you hear me?
Now we can, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
There you are. Ms. Roberts, do you have any criminal history information on Ms. Hicks?
I do not show criminal history for Miss Hicks.
Okay, thank you. Confirming what Ms. Davis said. Ms. Wood.
Thank you, Judge. We just ask that you accept the state's recommendation in this case. Ms. Hicks is eager to get back to Virginia and continue serving. I believe she's got a deployment coming up, so this works well for everyone, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Hicks, if you are deployed, where would that be?
So unfortunately, due to confidentiality, I am not allowed to say for the safety of my shipmates and my
Okay.
ship.
Got it. It would be on water somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
On water
All
and
right.
random ports.
Okay. You were driving a Camaro really fast on I-85. What was going on?
So I had a lot going on with me being 18. My dad had just went to prison, and my little brother and my little sister were going through it because my little brother was ready to get aggressive with some people, and I was going to go down there to actually talk him out of it. And then
Down
keep
to
him
where were you going?
Florida
Oh,
State,
so you had a ways to go.
sir.
You didn't make it. Is your little brother okay?
I did come to find out after my sister talked him out of it because she was actually at work at the time. He was talked out of beating a kid and going to juvenile.
Good. Glad to hear that. Anything you want to add about what we've been talking about?
No, sir, just the fact that I'm appreciative of actually everything that's been done.
Okay. Well, Ms. Hicks, I find there's a factual basis that you were driving recklessly on December 2, 2023. It's a while ago. You haven't been in trouble since then. You've been working hard for your household and for our country. Those are all good things. I also find that your plea is knowing and voluntary. Voluntary means no one's forcing you to enter this plea, and knowing means you've understood all the things we've been discussing. You agree with both those?
Yes, sir.
I will accept your plea. Ms. Wood, can someone in my office sign the indictment for you?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Davis?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Hicks, can we electronically sign your name on the indictment indicating a guilty plea to count 2, the misdemeanor?
Yes, sir, you can.
Count 1 will be dismissed or null prost on motion of the state. By your count, how many days have you been in custody if you add Virginia to Georgia?
I'd say a little over 72 something days.
Okay.
Well, almost 72 something days.
Okay, all right. Then what I'm going to do, Ms. Hicks, is sentence you to 2 months to serve on count 2 and give you credit for the time that you have served, and that's your sentence. So you've already served 2 months. You should get out soon. If you are still in the county jail, are you at the county jail or are you at the city jail, if you know the difference?
ACDC. You're,
I'm at ACDC.
Okay. If you're still there early next week, call Ms. Wood. We'll figure out what the issue is because there shouldn't be anything holding you in, okay?
Yes, sir.
How are you getting back to Virginia?
So that I was
Can't
floating-
sail there from here.
I know. So I was actually, if my brother could, my older brother Ryan, he can come get me, but I'd stay with somebody down here for now.
Okay.
and wait for property to get my phone so I could actually figure out where to go from there. But it was either same day flight or find a way up there.
Okay.
Realistically.
But you've got a place to stay here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Judge. I'm sending text messages, but here's my information too, okay? All right, welcome.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing for Isabel Kyla Hicks, also known as Isabel Kyla Potter, had a little bit of everything: emotional backstory, clear courtroom structure, and a plea that reflected both accountability and compassion. Miss Hicks, a 20-year-old with no prior criminal history, pled guilty to a single count of reckless driving, a reduced charge from the original count of fleeing and attempting to elude. From start to finish, the court made sure she understood her rights and the weight of the moment. But it did so with patience and professionalism throughout. The judge methodically confirmed Hicks's awareness and capacity to enter a plea. She disclosed she was taking hydroxyzine for anxiety, something she's managed since she was 18, but stated clearly that the medication didn't impair her understanding. Her demeanor was calm and respectful, and she responded to the court's questions with clarity. She's a high school graduate, a U.S. citizen, and she even has college credits under her belt. The facts of the case were straightforward. Back in December 2023, Hicks was clocked speeding more than 20 miles per hour over the limit on I-85 in Fairburn, Georgia. She told officers she was speeding because she urgently needed to use the restroom. No prior record, no signs of aggression, just a young driver making a poor decision under stress. The state confirmed there were no outstanding warrants, and that Hicks had zero criminal history, not even a misdemeanor. Based on that, and her status as an active service member, the state recommended a sentence of time served, which amounted to just over 2 months, and custody defense attorney Miss Wood advocated for the plea to be accepted, noting that Hicks had a military deployment coming up and was eager to return to Virginia. The judge probed gently into the context, what was going on at the time. Hicks explained that her father had just gone to prison, and she was racing to Florida to keep her younger brother from getting into a violent situation. Her explanation came across as sincere, and the judge acknowledged it without minimizing the risks of speeding on a highway. The sentence: 2 months in custody, already served with credit for time in both Georgia and Virginia. No probation, no fines. Just a clean resolution for someone who's not likely to be back in that courtroom anytime soon. Hicks even had plans for how to return to Virginia, either a same-day flight or a ride from her brother, and she confirmed she had a place to stay locally until that got sorted. The judge made it clear, if there were any delays in processing her release from the Atlanta City Detention Center, her lawyer would help straighten it out. This wasn't a heavy-handed punishment. It was justice with a human face. A young woman made a reckless choice under pressure, owned up to it, and was treated fairly by the system. That's what we like to see. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.